Unraveling Obligations. Modal verbs made simple. Hello, English learners. Welcome back to our Grammar Fundamentals series. Today we're delving into an intriguing and essential part of English grammar: modal verbs for obligation. These little helpers are invaluable in expressing duties, necessities, and responsibilities in our everyday communication. So, let's get started. First things first, let's quickly recap what modal verbs are. They are a type of helping or auxiliary verb used to indicate likelihood, ability, permission, and, of course, obligation. Examples include can, could, may, might, shall, should, will, would, must, and ought to. When we talk about obligation, we refer to something that you must do, should do, or are expected to do. The most commonly used modal verbs for expressing obligation are must, have to, and should. The modal verb must is used when the obligation comes from the speaker or when it's a personal obligation. Let's look at a few examples. 1. I must remember to call my mom. It's her birthday today. 2. You must wear a seatbelt while driving. It's for your safety. On the other hand, have to is used when the obligation is imposed by an outside authority or rule. Here are a couple of examples. 1. I have to submit this report by Friday. My boss expects it. 2. Children have to attend school. It's the law. Lastly, should is used to talk about obligations when giving or asking for advice. It's a softer way of giving suggestions or recommendations. Let's check some examples. 1. You should eat more vegetables. They're good for your health. 2. We should leave early to avoid traffic. Just as important as affirmatives, the negative forms must not, do not have to, and should not are used to express prohibition, lack of necessity, and advice against something, respectively. Here are some examples. 1. You must not smoke in this area. 2. I don't have to go to the office tomorrow. It's my day off. 3. You shouldn't drive if you're feeling tired. That's all for today, dear learners. We've explored the modal verbs for obligation: must, have to, and should. Remember to practice using these verbs in your daily conversation to gain fluency and naturalness. As always, keep practicing, stay curious, and don't forget, learning English is a journey, not a destination. See you in our next video, where we'll continue unraveling the mysteries of English grammar.